1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. How are you?
Do you want to stand or sit? Totally. Let's go. Here we go. What's up, man? Jay Cruz, Real 92.3, The Cruz Show, 2 to 7 p.m. And I am here with Isabella Gomez for our second annual tree lighting. Well, it's virtual. You know, a lot has changed in 2020, man. So we're going virtual this year. So thank you very much for watching. And we are at the shops at Montebello. Isabella Gomez, you are a Colombian-American actress.
I am.
You've been, yep, you've been on Modern Family, Matador, and most recently, One Day at a Time.
Woo!
Fire show, Latinx show.
Yeah.
I've had you on the show before. You could see that interview on YouTube. Great interview, by the way. Great to meet you in person. We are very socially responsible here, right?
Our masks are right here, you guys. It's all good. Wear a mask.
Everything's been spraying down. We didn't hug or handshake. She actually gave me just a dirty look and ran away when I said hi. We're all good. Isabella Gomez, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here and
so
see
cool,
people
right?
like in real life safely.
What have you learned about yourself in quarantine?
I'm really learning how to be my own tether, if that makes sense. I feel like it's very easy to rely on your friends and people, and because of quarantine, I really had to learn how to be my own best friend, which has been a blessing, but also kind of tough.
No, that's so good because I've made my wife my mom over the years, and in quarantine, I had to figure out a lot. And she's pregnant now too, so
congrats.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'm the father, but we'll see. We will see. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's Jay Cruz. We're 92.3. But no, yeah, you learn a lot about yourself in quarantine, and you also learn about a lot of great shows, man. One Day at a Time, just breaking down walls, really making history for Latinx, man. And you know, why is this show so important to you and for the viewers?
God, I feel like I could preach about this forever and ever. I mean, for me, it's my first show, so I've been on it since I was 18. It's almost half a decade of growing with this character who I adore.
Elena.
But also, it is, you know, it's the only Latinx family on network this year, which is really a bummer.
That's amazing, but it's also somewhat of a bummer.
It's a bummer, but it's also, we're very excited to bring representation. And it's a Norman Lear show, so we talk about, you know, LGBTQ, single moms, we talk about immigration, we talk about all of the things. So I'm really happy to be on it, and I'm obviously obsessed with it.
I know, right? So are we. It's a great show. So it was on Netflix and then CBS. What's the deal there?
I have no idea. I would love to know. If anybody has any idea
let us know,
what's
please.
happening with our show, that'd be great. No, we got canceled by Netflix season 3 and then got picked up by Pop TV, who is owned by CBS.
So good.
Which is why we got to go on CBS again, and now we're waiting to see if we'll get a 5th season.
Oh, I think you will. I
hope so.
Man.
I really hope so.
Like she said, we do need more of these shows on TV. These type of shows are extremely important, and the show pushes the envelope. I mean, you guys, for instance, you play a lesbian character.
I do.
Young lesbian Latina character, and you know there is some suggestive language in the show, but this is all real language. This is how families speak in the house, right?
Totally. I mean, this season especially, my favorite episode we've done so far, it's called Boundaries. It's in season 4.
Boundaries is so good.
It's so good. My little brother, who's played by Marcel Ruiz, Alex, walks in on our mom pleasuring herself.
Ooh.
And then, of
Happy
course,
holidays.
has to have a whole conversation about it, which, of course, everybody in this room is like, ooh, what? But this is life, and it's things that happen, and we don't shy away from it. And so that's kind of our show.
I'm kind of thinking of like how we could have like, you know, said that differently, but that's pretty, that's it, right? Like you just have to go that way. How did you get your start, you know, as far as acting goes? Being the great actress you are.
Thank you. Well, my mom actually, one of her best friends in Colombia was in the industry, and I was a really outgoing young kid. I was an only child and the first grandchild.
Wow. Oh,
so
you were
I was
baby, right?
Yeah. So I really loved the spotlight, and he was like, "Why don't you come and audition for this thing?" And they put me in front of a camera, and I was like, "This is it. This is what I want to do."
At what age again?
I think I was 5 or 6.
5 or 6, and you knew at 5 or 6 that you were going to be an actress.
Yeah.
Did you go home and dream about it? Did you pray? What did you do?
Always.
Do you remember that?
Always. And I also immediately was like, how do I get into acting classes? How do I train? How do I become better? Because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. So I wanted to be the best actress I could be.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, let's move over to your social media. Your social media, of course, you have been very active on what's going on and what's happening in the world around us.
Yeah.
And what still needs to happen, and you know, certain people won't leave their house. He's been evicted. Guys, time to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm kidding. But but you've been very very active on social media as far as how you feel politically, right?
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, obviously, but it's how you feel. Why do you think that's important to go on social media and give your opinion on what's happening?
Well, I'm blessed enough to have a platform. I have a lot of people following me.
Big one, absolutely.
And I have a lot of young people following me and a lot of Latinx people following me. And historically, we haven't come out to vote as much as we could and as we should. And
absolutely.
it is such a privilege to live in a democracy, and it's such a privilege to get to vote. So I try to stay as nonpartisan as possible and all of that. But I do think that if the amount of people that follow me are going to follow me, I might as well tweet out some resources and Instagram story some resources and make sure that people are also getting something valuable.
Oh, that's right. No, it's very good. Yeah, you have to be responsible with your social media, especially if you're on a great show. And you are aware that you have these very young fans, young girls that are looking at you. And looking at other people on Instagram, that are doing their thing as well. But I love how you take that as you take that on as a responsibility, almost like a big sis, even though you were an only child.
Yeah, I am like the therapist of my friend group, so I'm very used to taking care of people and giving unsolicited advice and opinions. So you can see a lot of that on my social media.
Right. Sounds like everyone on social media, but
pretty much.
But you got to listen to her; she's awesome. All right, so listen, we have some questions from fans from the Shops at Montebello social media platforms. For Isabella Gomez, by the way. Isabella Gomez is here. Yeah. What do you feel when you meet fans? Is it? I'm sure it's gratitude, right?
It's gratitude. It's always crazy. It never gets less crazy, especially because people are always thank me for Elena, because it's a lot of the people's first time seeing themselves represented on TV. And it's so crazy to me because I didn't write Elena. Like, I didn't create her. It's not my character, but I am the vessel.
You walked into Elena, right?
Yeah.
You bumped into her.
I bumped into her, and I made her my own. But
so have you had young, lesbian girls talk to you about your character and thank you?
Yeah, I was very unaware of how little LGBTQ representation there is, much less so for young women and for women in general. And if it is for women, it's usually through the male gaze and very sexualized. So to have this teenage dorky lesbian that's just living
like
life.
a book nerd lesbian, and then your girlfriend is coming over on the show.
My significant other.
Your significant other. Sorry, that's right. We gotta be. Your significant other shows up to on the show as well, and that's very. God, I want to say the word, but I don't know. No one's looking ballsy. So, it's just it's just a great representation.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We're trying to make it not ballsy. We're trying to make it normal.
Normal, exactly. Yeah. But what is normal, right? I mean, it's 2020.
Everybody's normal, except our media doesn't represent it. So.
That's very true. Why not? Why do you think normal isn't celebrated?
I think for a long time, white men have run Hollywood, and they've told that story, and that's an important story. But it's overwhelmingly the stories that are told in media when it's not representative of our world or our country. So I think this generation is really starting to take leadership and put POC and women and all different kinds of people at the reins so that we can have other kinds of normal celebrated.
Sure. I know, other kinds of normal. That's so true. Your favorite episode on One Day at a Time? You mentioned the episode earlier. Boundaries, is it?
I think it's I mean, all the finales are really emotional and lovely. I think Not Yet and the Quinceañera are super heart-wrenching, so I really love those. But Boundaries makes me laugh in a way that none of our other episodes do.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Did you have a quinceañera?
I didn't, but I've had 2 on TV.
Hey, so that counts as one.
That counts as one. That counts as a real life quinceañera.
Our crew is cracking up. That's a good sign. Shops at Montebello, great city, obviously. This is so cool to have you out here. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Holidays are approaching fast.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite holiday dish? Is it from Colombia? Is it?
I don't know if it's a typical Colombian dish, but I love hojuelas. Do you know what that is? Yeah, I love hojuelas. It's like fried dough with sugar. It's like the best of every world. It's exactly what I want.
Yeah.
All the time.
Right, all the time, right? No, that's so good. Do you listen to Christmas music? Are you that, are you a fanatic of the holidays that much?
Not a ton like that. Like, I know people like Mariah Carey's albums go like skyrocketing every Christmas.
You know Mariah Carey owns Christmas.
She owns Christmas.
She's the CEO of Christmas.
She is the CEO of Christmas.
Her and Santa, of course.
Her and Santa, yes. But not a ton. But I do every New Year's listen to Cinco pa las 12, you know that song?
Yeah. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I grew up in Colombia, and that's the song that we would play on New Year's, and it feels very nostalgic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Holiday season from Colombia to, of course, the United States. Is there much difference there?
A ton.
Really? How? What are the differences?
It's
Please.
a lot more fun in Colombia. Colombia just has better parties. I don't know. Maybe it's also because
You can
when
drink
you're
at a younger age there too, right?
You can drink at a younger age. I wasn't of age there,
Oh,
but
okay,
I
good.
think there's something magical about the holidays when you're a kid. And all my Christmases and all my New Year's were there. I was there till I was 10, and it was just so fun. The music, the food, having a big family. A lot of my family isn't here. They're still in Colombia, so it's just not as fun here.
Oh.
It's a bummer.
It's all well this year, you know, we keep talking about, you know, or I keep mentioning the year. There's not a lot of fun to be had. I mean, you know, with Thanksgiving somewhat being canceled, I guess, or just don't go and cook at home and stay with your immediate family, I guess, and the holidays, you know, Christmas and stuff is going to pretty much go that way as well,
I mean, we can make our own fun.
Yeah.
We're going to have to. At this point, it's been such a long quarantine that we're going to have to figure out how to make our own fun.
Absolutely. We're going to have to figure it out. Binge watch one day at a time.
Please,
That's
it's a quick
what you got
binge.
to do. Yes. Really quick. Just shout out the show and what the show is about.
One day at a time.
If they haven't seen it yet.
If you haven't seen it, it's about a Cuban-American family, and it's a mom with 2 teenage kids, myself, Elena Alvarez, and Alex, my little brother. And we live with our grandma, who is played by the incomparable Rita Moreno. And we just talk about life. We talk about life in a really funny, real way. I'm biased, but it's a great show.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm not saying it's a great show, but it's a great show.
I'm not saying it's a great show, but
it, right?
Rotten Tomatoes, am I right?
Rita Moreno, right? Legendary.
Legendary. We have an EGOT, you guys. So.
Yo, for real.
Yeah.
Have you had side conversations with her as far as acting and, you know, has she ever given you like a look like this is how you do it or calm down?
Rita does not give looks. She tells you straight up how she feels.
I love that.
There's something about old Hollywood. They just tell it like it is.
Yo, seriously.
They really do. No, Rita's insane. She will literally be like, anything you need, come to my dressing room and we'll figure it out. And it's such a blessing to have somebody who's won every award possible be like, and here's how you do this joke. And you're like, perfect.
Right.
I will not do it any other way but that way.
Follow her lead, right?
Exactly.
¿Hablas español?
Sí, claro que sí.
Oh my goodness, sí, claro que sí. Like, boom! I love that. You know, a lot of people have asked me, like, does she speak Spanish?
Sí.
Do you get confused for, you know, another race or?
I'm very white passing, as you can see.
That needs to go in her bio.
It needs
on
to
Instagram.
go in my
White
bio.
passing.
I actually didn't know I was white passing till the show, and then we started talking about it. I didn't realize how much privilege I had, but yeah, when I start speaking in Spanish, people are like, also porque en español yo sueno paisa, pues como si hubiera acabado de salir de Medellín, o sea, más paisa no podría ser.
Uy, yeah,
so
paisa,
people are like,
paisa.
yeah.
That's awesome. Do you ever fear of losing that part of yourself?
No, my dad makes sure I don't.
Oh, really? You have a dad
yeah. And my dad's here somewhere. I'm sure he's like, yeah, actually, when I moved
Don't forget
here,
you're Latina. Don't forget you're Colombian.
Yeah, when I moved here, I started losing my Spanish a little because I was trying so hard to learn English. And he was like, absolutely not. If I talk to him in English, he won't answer. Like, he has me read Spanish books all the time. Like, he's very diligent about my roots and my Spanish.
Oh, that's so good. That's
I'm very glad. I feel very thankful for that.
No, that's so cool. I think more parents need to do that just so you know, a lot of important things about our culture is not lost.
Yeah.
You know, when I say culture, I mean Latino, Latinx. Yeah. By the way, it's Latinx, I've heard it so many different ways.
So many different. I say Latinx.
Latinx.
But people also say Latinx.
I say Latinx, and then there's Latinx and Windex, and you know, there's so many things. There's just so many names going on. It's insane. But
you're right.
But yeah, Latinx, right? Like, describe what Latinx is to you.
It's just an inclusive term. When we talk in Spanish, we say la comunidad latina or los latinos, and it's very gender biased and it's on the binary. And especially now that more and more people are feeling comfortable coming out as non-binary, and also like right now, if this was a group, we would be described as Latinos, but there's a bunch of women in here. So it's just a way to make everybody feel seen and comfortable, and that way everybody's represented.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure that, you know, I'm sure I can get this done, but I'm sure that they would love to hear from you or hear this message from you.
Okay.
If you can.
What
it's
am I
that one
reading?
right there.
Then we have the quick fire questions.
The one above it. The keyword?
The keyword, guys. Oh my God.
Here, I'll show you. Come here.
Oh, the keyword
It's a good thing you're
festividades
not
or
live.
festivities.
Yeah.
Guys, live, am I right? Okay, so the first, I
By
want
the
to
way, this
remind
is what
everyone.
it's like every afternoon on the cruise show on Real 92.3. We just wing it. What? Read this? Okay.
You guys, it's so fun too because I used to get so flustered, and now I'm like, people find this charming, right?
Yes.
You guys think this is charming,
No,
right?
they do. They really do.
But when you do a sitcom and you mess up so much in front of an audience, you're like,
Just
it's
go,
just
right?
life.
But
It's-
one thing that I've had to learn too, especially being on the radio or being in front of people, presenting or performing, right? Or even comedians, you just have to keep going.
You
And
gotta
I
keep
think
going.
that if you goof up or whatever and you keep going and you land strong,
Yeah.
it's much more respected.
You gotta roll with the punches.
gotta roll with the
Also,
punches.
when you're flustered by it, people can tell, and then everybody's at home like,
Everyone's like, oh my God, oh my God.
please figure it out. I'm so sorry. So you gotta just roll with the punches. But I got it now.
Okay,
so,
let's do it.
I want to remind everyone that the first 100 guests to submit the keyword festividades or festivities at the guest service desk will receive a commemorative light up wand.
Whoa,
guys.
I love that, right?
Yeah. So festivities or festividades. Pick. You could pick.
So what do you want for Christmas? What do you ask Santa for? Or what are you going to ask Santa for?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I have no idea. Can I ask for the pandemic to go away? Like, will
Sure,
Santa
that's a
give
big
me-
gift.
I would love that. Maybe if we all ask for it collectively and then stay home.
No, but
that
you
will
like
happen.
things, right? I mean, we all like things.
We all like things. Honestly, I was
You're
thinking
not a
about it
gamer,
this
are you?
morning.
You don't
I'm
play
not a
like
gamer.
Xbox or
I know
PS5 because they're
PS5
sold
came
out
out.
everywhere. Yeah.
No, I want like hair care stuff. My
Mm-hmm.
hair's super broken because I put so much heat on it. So don't, I want like a silk pillowcase and like I
She's
don't
an
know.
adult.
I know. I get excited by the little things now.
Are you into gift wrapping or are you just gift in the holiday bag and?
I'm a bag kind of person because I don't know how to gift wrap. That's
Neither
one
do
of
I.
the
It's a
things about
travesty.
what
I
is
don't
it?
know how to wrap either. It's
I'm
bad.
so bad at
But
it.
my wife prefers that I wrap her gifts. I used to get them wrapped.
Really?
And she'd be like, you're spending a lot of money on that. Just wrap it yourself. It means more. And I'm like,
Aw.
it's probably gonna mean less when I wrap it because
Yeah.
it's really bad. But what are you
It's
gonna
the
do? I try.
intention that
I
counts.
try exactly. I
Yeah,
try.
that's cute. And if you do something that makes it look like messy on purpose,
Oh,
then it's like
it's on
cute
purpose.
and hipstery, you know?
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right.
it's fine.
So if there's like a random hole in it, it's
It's
fine.
fine. Put a little washi tape on top. It's fine.
My gift, like I'm saying, my gift wrap and like whatever's inside is gonna be awesome. It could be anything because of the outside looks so bad that whatever's inside has to be
Exactly.
gold.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's one philosophy.
So we have these rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Your favorite holiday song?
Cinco para las 12.
Yep. Boom. Do you have any special holiday traditions?
On New Year's, my family and I will take out our luggage and walk around the block with our luggage because it signifies and allows for more traveling during the year.
I have never heard that.
Really? I think it's Colombian. A lot of people don't do it.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun.
That's interesting. So you walk around with your luggage, looking like crazy
Yeah.
people, and that is to bring on like more travel.
Yeah, to tell
Hey,
the universe you're ready to travel that year.
Listen, Mexicans do some stuff too, so I'm not here to judge.
What do you guys do?
I don't know, but I mean, we do a lot of weird stuff. I mean, have you ever heard of a Mexican tradition and thought to yourself, that's interesting?
I love Mexican traditions, so I feel like I'm into it.
Yeah,
But
you're down
also,
for it all, right?
If I'm down to walk around with luggage, you can tell that I'm not really embarrassed to do much. Like, I'll be like, yeah, let's do it.
She's so down.
Like, what are we gonna do?
She's with you feel me? I've never heard that before. Oh yeah, I was getting ready to ask my own question.
Okay.
What's on, or who is on your playlist right now?
I'm listening to a lot of Danny Ocean. Have you heard him?
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
love him, and it's like reggaeton,
No relation
but
to
it's a
Frank
little
Ocean,
more...
but yes.
No relation to Frank Ocean,
By the
but
way, have
Danny
you
Ocean.
seen Frank Ocean? No one has seen Frank Ocean.
Is he okay? So
in
you
like
already checked on him?
4 years.
Okay.
We don't know where he is.
Oh, buddy.
So Danny Ocean, yeah. Why? Is
Ocean.
it just a vibe for you?
I like the vibe. It feels like beachy. I really miss the beach, and I love cruises. I'm usually on a cruise for the holidays or in Colombia, and obviously this year I'm not. So it just feels like beachy. I like it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
My question, how much do you love Sofia Vergara?
I love her.
Right?
She's so beautiful. I kind of hate her in that she's so beautiful. I just don't
That's how I feel
understand.
about Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, like
It's like God gave you too much, dude.
You're privileged in a different way. Like God picks favorites, and you are proof of it.
Thank you. Exactly.
No, she's gorgeous, and like I'm obsessed with her. And obviously, I was in Modern Family, and I didn't get to meet her. And I was like,
You didn't?
I didn't. I didn't get to meet her. I haven't
Come on,
met her yet.
That's a crime.
I know.
That's your
Someday.
people.
It's my people. Someday.
Yeah, someday though,
yeah.
someday, right? I mean, she's really done her thing as well, and
Yeah.
You guys are amazing. What are 3 things you don't leave home without?
My phone, chapstick, and my mask. Guys,
Boom.
wear masks. Please wear your mask. Thank
Yeah.
you.
What is it? There's some people that don't want to wear masks.
Yeah, don't get me started. We're live and we're not supposed. Don't anyway.
No cursing.
No cursing.
Just wear your mask. I think that's the responsible thing to do, and it shows that you care for yourself and you care for the people around you. That's all.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in a mask, nothing is saying that you have to commit to a mask forever. Just wear it around people so they feel comfortable. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's also, you can match them to your outfit. You don't have to wear makeup. They're cute. They're fashionable. Please just wear your mask if you want to ever go to a bar again. And there's some of you already going to bars, and I'd like you to stop.
Right? Or a concert, or you want to get together with friends. Wearing a mask has been the best thing that's ever happened to my face.
I love it.
Thank you so much for that. Yeah. What is one thing that you've discovered about yourself during quarantine? I think we spoke on that earlier, right? Yeah. Do you have a go-to self-care, or I'm sorry, a go-to self-care ritual right now?
I'm big into scents, so like essential oils and candles and aromatherapy and all of that. I love me a lavender. I love me a vanilla. I love me a eucalyptus. And I also started meditating a while ago, and I do like it. I can't do like 20 minutes of just like silence.
Yeah.
I'll do like 5-minute guided ones that just like get me back in my body, and that really helps.
I've tried meditating, and every time I just take the longest nap.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I heard it was like, that's okay, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels like I just took a nap.
It does, but like, it relaxed you, right?
It did very much so. Now,
that's what it's for.
Honestly, meditation I think is so important, especially for young Latinos to listen. You know, I didn't hear of meditation till I was, an adult, really. I never heard of meditation or meditating as a child. A lot of stuff is not being taught in schools, and that's no diss. Teachers are heroes, man. You guys are amazing. Teachers don't get paid enough. They've never gotten paid enough. No. But in school, how to deal with anxiety, what meditation is, what self-care is, none of that really is taught.
Or in the Latinx culture either, really.
In Latinx, exactly, right? So I'm sure you're a believer. Some of that stuff needs to be included.
Oh, I tell everybody in my life that they need to go to therapy, regardless of who they are. I think everybody should be in therapy, and I'm also that person that's like, well, my therapist said. Like,
you're
that's
that person?
me.
Yeah.
I'm fully that person. I really think we should talk about it more. And I know schools are implementing like mental health days, which I think is awesome.
I think that's great.
And I think we're getting a little bit less taboo, but I do think it's important to talk about, especially we don't have the tools to deal with like stuff like a pandemic because people don't have the previous tools. And once you're already in trauma and in crisis, it's so much harder to learn those things. So talk to your kids and talk to your students and talk to your people about mental health.
Yeah. Were you spoken to as a child about how you feel and how do you feel about this and how do you feel about that?
Yeah, totally. I'm
That's
also,
so good.
I grew up around actors, so all we do is talk about our feelings and how to access feelings. And that's another thing for us to do our jobs. You have to have a handle on your feelings and access. So I've been very liberal about my feelings and talking about them for a long time.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
How old were you or where were you at in life when you found out about the Christmas secret? You know what that is, right?
I do know what that is. Here's the problem. Kids, plug your ears.
No. Wait, what are you about to say? No.
What is the Christmas secret? I know, but we don't have that in my country. That's not.
Right. Okay, that's a great way out of it.
That's not the person that does it in our country.
Really?
Yeah.
Who does it?
El Niño Jesús.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sure, yeah.
So I never,
So. Great tap dance out of that. I love that. That was very well
live.
done.
We're live.
Yes, we are live. Live television. Does that scare you? Live broadcast.
I love it.
Don't you love that? It's such a rush, I'm sure, especially as an actress.
I love it. I know. So I'm on a sitcom, so we film with an audience. It's 250 people, but I know there used to be, not as much anymore. Or like sometimes they do like the musical ones where they do live TV, but it's like on a sitcom soundstage.
Yep.
And that sounds like my dream. There's something really special about having to work yourself out of a situation and like having to improv and ad lib and be in the moment. I really love. I mean, of course, it's nice to get to do it again so it can be perfect, but.
Yeah, right? I mean, are you a perfectionist?
Oh, yeah.
You are?
Oh, yeah. Why do you think I'm in therapy?
No. I'm in therapy as well, but it's not because I want to be perfect. It's because I'm not perfect, and it sucks sometimes.
Yeah, well,
but all good.
same.
Yeah, right. So you're a perfectionist, and you want to get it right, but you also like to have fun, especially on camera. And you're right, digging yourself out of a scene where where you might have goofed up here and there. There's such a challenge. It's such a challenge and such a vibe, and like it feels so good to do that. And you're so
For
right.
sure.
Yeah. Have you gone holiday shopping yet, online or anything like
No.
that? No.
No.
Uh-oh.
It's November.
I always say I'm going to start late October, November, and Christmas Eve I'm going crazy.
I wait till like December 20th.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't have a big family here. So
True.
it's not a ton of
That's
people
true.
I have to shop for.
I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah.
getting confused. I'm Mexican, and we have, 30 members of our family living in one home. So there's a lot of gifts to buy. No, but being Latino, and that's fine. I think you could just wait, because there isn't, just a whole group of people you have to shop
But now
for.
it has to be earlier because we got to go online shopping. So I got to figure it out. I have to figure it out. But I like to wait till the month of, for sure.
Oh, really? Yeah, the month of.
Because if not, I'm going to sit on it. I'm going to want to give it to them. Like,
I hate when I
hate sitting on it.
and I know where it is, and I just want to give it to her. Or
I don't want them to find it.
I want to find it. No. Okay, so that was awesome, Isabella. Thank you very much. I'm speeding through the details here. We're at the Shops of Montebello for the official kickoff of the holiday season. We're headed off to the center court to light up this Christmas tree. Isabella Gomez, everybody. If the crew can clap it up, that'd be awesome. Elena from One Day at a Time, CBS. Isabella Gomez, amazing.
Jay Cruz.
Festivities. Festivities is the key word for that one. Festivities. But yeah, this has been awesome. Thank you so much.
Yep,
and we are about to light this tree. Let's go.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
sure these are sanitized. I think they said they are. I think I can grab one now. I got it.
Sure. Yeah. It is, but
Mayor Pro Tem Kimberly, and obviously our general manager you met earlier.
is that a see-through mask?
Yeah,
That's different. I like
he's
that.
gonna introduce you.
Because this way you don't get to hide your nice smile.
Yes, yes. It's been a while. It's been a while.
That's nice. That's nice. Right? Bottle service.
I know. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Like, no.
Guys, where are
Excuse
the
me, guys.
strobe
Where's the DJ?
yeah.
Are we on? Here we go. Let's go. Happy holidays. I'm Jay Cruz of Real 92.3, LA's new home for hip hop, the Cruz Show every afternoon, 2 to 7 p.m. And the star of One Day at a Time on CBS, Isabella Gomez. You could be a little louder than that. Make some noise. There it is. She said, I'll get paid more if I have you guys scream louder. So it worked. It worked. Isabella, how are you?
I'm so good. How are you guys? Yeah.
I know it wasn't in the script to hand you the mic, but awesome. Good job. Thank you so much. And then we also have some great guests as well here with us. Can you each individually introduce yourselves? Mayor Melendez.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Salvador Melendez, mayor for the city of Montebello. Thank you both for being here. Thank you, Marina, for everything. Shops of Montebello. And everyone watching, we're going to do something very special today. So thank you all. I'm going to pass it on to my colleague, Mayor Pro Tem.
Hi, I'm Mayor Pro Tem Kimberly Cobos Cawthorn. Welcome to Montebello. Well, and can't wait. I think we have like maybe 3 minutes left, Marina. So thank you again, Shots of Montebello. I know she's on a deadline and we will get this party going. And now our GM, Greg Millsap.
Hi, Greg Millsap, GM, Shops at Montebello. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Keep it going for our guests. Come on, keep it going. Keep it going. Greg, a man of many words. I like that. That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it, sir. Short and sweet. Okay, are we ready? We are at the Shops at Montebello. Everybody, one more time. Let's hear some holiday cheer. Make some noise. Let's go. Please join us in the countdown. We'll start from 5. Are we ready? You know, we do this every year. This is legendary. Here we go, guys. We ready? Are we ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Like that tray. Beautiful.
Okay, round of applause again. Woohoo! Thank you so much. One Day at a Time, Netflix, Isabella Gomez. Real 92.3, DJ J. Cruz. Yeah, look at this. We couldn't, in light of COVID, we had to do something COVID friendly. So thank you to all of our live friends for tuning in. Shopsatmontebello.com, can we wave? Be sure to follow us on social media at Shop Montebello for additional events, physically distanced. Thank you for joining us. Can we give another round of applause? Montebello, warm welcome to Isabella Gomez.